First, let me get into the directionality of the headset. This is where the entire concept of the headset had to put up or shut up. I've only listened to a handful of discrete 5.1 headsets in my time, though really, how many discrete 5.1 headsets are out there? But the way the sound from the headset came into my ear felt a lot more natural than the run-of-the-mill 5.1 headsets out there. I had a lot of fun doing the 5.1 speaker test on my computer sound card software, and like I was saying earlier, the LEDs on the amplifier are a neat little additional feature. I could really feel the sound coming from behind me when I was doing the audio test. But just to warn those who purchase this headset, before you dive into a movie or a gaming session, do a speaker test with the Psyko headset. With the two Psyko audio systems that I tested, I didn't have all the channels come through. I kept not getting the front right LED indicator to turn on or go through the speaker on the headset. I had to actually unplug and replug in the jack until it would let me do so. But after you do the test and you unplug and you replug, you should be good for your entire gaming session. The idea Psyko has come up with this setup has definitely proved successful in my opinion as far as the directionality is concerned, but it's just the quality so far that's been lacking. It's recreating a 5.1 speaker system, it's just not recreating a very good one. We now approach the most important part of the review, gaming. It is what the headset is designed for after all. My choices of gaming titles for the PC were Modern Warfare 2, Left 4 Dead, and Half-Life 2. If you're interested in the PC that I used to test this headset, the specifications are down in the description pane and are in the written review as well on MLG Pro. Another thing that I was able to do with the Psyko headset was I used this little kit that my buddy Mason from Competitive Gaming Audio sent me. It's this little doodad right here that takes in an optical signal and shoots it out into analog, which allows me to plug in the amplifier in order to allow me to use this headset on Xbox Live. So I had a little bit of a preview as to what we might be able to expect from the Psyko 5.1 for Xbox 360. So staying on the directionality, like I said, it is pretty sweet. When I'm in the heat of battles, I'm not really paying attention to the sound whisking from behind my ears. It just sort of naturally happens that way without me thinking about it. It just felt more natural than the other 5.1 headsets that I've used. That being said, however, the sound quality I still feel was lacking. The whole telephone problem I had with music and movies wasn't as noticeable in the gaming, but I still didn't have that immersion factor that I get with my other headsets for things such as cutscenes. But the headset did fulfill some key duties. I could tell where gunfire and explosions were coming from very well, which is good, but the footsteps kind of had its ups and downs. If I found myself in a quiet area of a map, I would be able to basically camp and wait to surprise people coming around a corner by pinpointing their footsteps. But in most of the situations that I run into, when I have Harriers flying about and the different gunfire going on, it's a bit harder. I just feel that with this headset, the other sounds can kind of overpower the more subtle sounds a little bit easier than they can with the other headsets that I've tested. So gunfire, grenade explosions, and other distinct sounds can be pinpointed with the headset, but I feel that some of the more subtle sounds are getting a bit lost, which was one of the problems that conventional 5.1 headsets also face. But what are we left with? To be frank, I was really looking forward to this headset, and I was hoping to be blown away. The theory seemed interesting and sound, and Psyko definitely fulfilled on the directional aspect of the headset. Like I said, it is an improvement over the conventional 5.1 headsets in my opinion, directionality-wise. However, it did not improve the sound quality that 5.1 headsets usually have. So what are we left with? As it currently stands, I would not choose this headset over the other headsets currently in my arsenal. I just don't think that the sound positioning compensates enough for the loss of quality when compared to normal stereo headsets and Dolby headphone technology, especially when factoring in the prices. At $300, I wanted the Psyko 5.1 to deliver better audio quality and better directional positioning over conventional 5.1 headsets, and I only found it to deliver one of those. However, I do believe that the concept Psyko has created is an idea worth investing in. The directional aspect is down, but in future products, I think Psyko just needs to do some research on the distortion of sound when it's going through the waveguides, and perhaps find a way to distort the sound right out of the gate, so when it goes through the waveguides, it sort of gets distorted back, if that makes any sense. It does recreate a 5.1 system quite well, but it's just not that Polk Audio 5.1 quality that I was hoping for. But I think if you give the company and the concept time to grow, hopefully we can expect a better performing implementation for a more consumer-friendly price. So, this is Steggy with the video review of the Psyko 5.1 headset. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please comment and subscribe, and hit the like button at the bottom left here. And be sure to read the written review on mlgpro.com. It's going to be linked in the description pane as well. And if you aren't following me on Twitter already, follow me at mlgsteggy. The link is also in the description pane. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. Goodbye.